Hello everyone, this is Saberwolf, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of the Spligate 2 open beta right before it releases June 6th. I'm going to share some of my thoughts and experiences playing it, as well as going over some of the factions, their abilities, weapons, and then covering the power weapons to end the video. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the match that we're going to start with and some of the information that I can give you. My overall impressions, I feel like I do got to start from the beginning, which was a little bit rough. When the game first released on Steam in open beta, it was fine for the first couple hours before a lot of people really started trying to log on, find matches, and the servers kind of exploded in a sense. They even had to come out and say that they were having issues and that they were trying their best to figure out what the issues were behind the scenes. It took about a day and a half before people could start getting into matches and playing online, and then about another day or two before we were able to level up the battle pass, our equipment, in the factions and weapons themselves. But after that, everything's felt like it's been like smooth rolling. Gameplay-wise, I really love the speed of this game. I've been having an enjoyable time just moving around the map, putting down portals, although I'm not too clean, quote-unquote. There's always a little bit of hesitation when I put down a portal and I'm like, oh, do I want to go through? But it's a lot of the same stuff that I enjoyed in Spligate 1, but I will say there is a difference between the two. Spligate 1 definitely had a lot more verticality and a lot more portal services, in a sense. In the first game, you could really set up like a portal up high, put yourself in a corner by like a box or something out of sight, and just snipe people from a safe location for the most part. This one, they're really trying to get you in the fight. They really want you to be moving, going for objectives, all that good stuff, working as a team. I've enjoyed it. I have talked to a couple of people that don't quite like the change, but hey, to each their own. On the subject of the maps, at least in quick play, all of them seem to be symmetrical. Like there's no advantage on whatever site you start on, and the power weapons are always in the center-ish, whether they be like at the top of the map, at the bottom of the map. They're always easily accessible to both sides, so it's all about who can get there the quickest, whether it's via portals or just running straight to them. The last thing I want to talk about is some of the extra game modes and some of the extra things you can do in Spligate 2. Let's start with some of the game modes. There's Onslaught, which is going to be the big team battle of the game. It's up to 24 players, and depending on what game type you do, the teams will be split up differently. It can be either 4 teams of 6 or 3 teams of 8. The maps are huge. It feels like multiple maps put into one, so there's plenty to explore, plenty to play to. I've only played on it a couple of times, but being able to traverse such a wide space so quickly was definitely very fun. The other game mode that I didn't really spend too much time on is called Takedown. Pretty much team deathmatch, except the more you die, the longer the respawns are, and if all your team members die, then you lose the round and you go to the next. I will say that something I didn't really touch on is this one definitely treats itself more like a sport rather than a video game. At least like in-game lore-wise, everything feels like a TV show that's being broadcasted to people. Everything's broken up into rounds, so everything's like reset to a neutral position every time someone like quote-unquote scores, whether it be like the attack and defend like bomb planning one, split ball, deathmatch. As you can see here, it's like round 1, we go back to faction select, pick our loadout, all that jazz. That's one of the main things this game kind of pushes. I kind of enjoy it, but I can see why it wouldn't be like some people's cup of tea. The last thing I can think to touch up on, it would be the lab as it's known in this game. It's pretty much their equivalent of Forge mode from Halo, where it's a map editor that you can do all sorts of cool things with. I haven't really experimented, so I don't know like the limitations or what you can do, what special neat things that aren't offered in like the core game you can do in it. But if it's anything like, say, the Halo 3 Forge mode, there's going to be some cool game types and maps that you'll be able to play with friends. Or if you don't have like a large group to play with, there is a custom game browser I didn't really look into that too much either, but there were so many like custom games available when I was just going in and recording like some of the weapons and equipments and how they work and stuff. So I think that about covers everything I want to share. Just I'm really enjoying the game. I love its fast-paced nature. Shooting feels good, moving feels good. I can't wait to see where this game goes. So I'm gonna let the rest of the match play out, and then I'll probably hop in later to talk about all the factions and their abilities, equipments, weapons, and the power weapons and all that shit. But either way, I hope you check out the rest of the video and have a great day. If not, hey, thanks for just taking a look in the first place. Either way, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.
Opponent stole a split ball from us. Teammate just picked up a ball.
That's the point.
They scored. Let's keep up the momentum. They scored. Don't let them pull ahead. The enemy just stole a ball from your base. Your teammate just got a split ball.
New ball active.
They're up one. Let's respond.
So back.
Enemy has 2 points. We scored. Let's keep up the momentum. Your teammate just got a split ball. Enemy just stole a ball from your base.
That's one.
We're on the board. Let's get another. Don't let them pull ahead. Your teammate just got a split ball.
New ball active.
Has 2 points.
Avenger. Double kill. Triple kill. Payback.
Enemy just stole a ball from your base. We scored. Let's keep up the momentum. Teammate just picked up a ball. 2 points.
Heating up. Double kill.
They scored. Don't let them pull ahead.
New ball active.
Your teammate just got a split ball. The enemy just stole a ball from your base.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. New split ball in play now.
Teammate just picked up a ball.
That's one.
We're on the board. Let's get another.
New power weapon in the arena. Double kill. Triple kill.
The enemy just stole a ball from your base. They scored. Don't let them pull ahead.
New ball active.
He has a split ball. Let's just it.
Heating up. Double kill. That's one.
We're on the board. Let's get another. The enemy just stole a ball from your base. They scored. Don't let them pull ahead. Your teammate just got a split ball.
New split ball in play now. That's a point.
We're on the board. Let's get another. The enemy just stole a ball from your base. They scored. Let's make the next one ours.
Double kill.
Teammate just picked up a ball.
3 balls scored. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match point. New ball active.
Your teammate has a split ball. Let's assist.
Double kill. New power weapon in the arena. Avenger. That's one.
We scored. Let's keep up the momentum.
Heating up.
The enemy just stole a ball from your base.
Double kill. New ball active.
Teammate just picked up a ball.
That's one.
We're on the board. Let's get another.
Avenger. Payback.
They just stole one from our base.
Double kill.
Your teammate just got a split ball. They're up one. Let's respond.
New split ball in play now.
The enemy just stole a ball from your base. Your teammate just got a split ball. Heads up. Opposing team has 2.
That's one.
We're on the board. Let's get another. Your teammate has a split ball. Let's assist. The enemy just stole a ball from your base. Your teammate just got a split ball.
New ball active. Double kill.
We scored. Let's keep up the momentum. The enemy just stole a ball from your base. They're up one. Let's respond. Your teammate just got a split ball. We're on the board. Let's get another. Opponent has 2 points. Watch out. We're at 2 points.
Score for the win. You win.
What a win! You did it! Well done!
The AOS faction is all about speed and mobility.
New power
The
weapon in
ability
the
Rush
arena.
is going to increase your movement speed, your reload speed, and give you a little bit of health on activation. It'll allow you to get around the map a lot faster than some of the other factions, and be able to get in and out of fights easily. For fights, you got the shock disc, which can stun an enemy if it hits them. If you decide you don't want to take that, you can take the stem, which on activation will instantly start your health regeneration. Or you can get the portal on a surface, and then you can hit the ability button to just spawn a portal and be able to go through it. Be careful, because it can be destroyed. When it comes to the weapons, a lot of them are just going to be good old reliable. They're going to feel like some of the other basic weapon types that you've used in other shooting games. AR is going to feel like an AR. The carbine is going to feel like a single shot. The only thing that's different than usual is the shotgun, which, as you can see, is going to be full auto. I really like using this while using Rush, being able to just run up, unload, and just get out real quick. Sometimes I don't fare too well, but it's still really fun to move and shoot. The only other weapon that's slightly different than usual would be the heavy pistol that we will see shortly.
Power weapon inbound.
So this thing is like a sniper in pistol form. It's got 4 shots, but you can zoom in, fire. Headshot damage does really good, but it's definitely the most different when it comes to the heavy pistols. I recommend this one if you feel like you can really hit your shots while moving. The Meridian faction is going to be a support class of Spligate 2. With Hypersight, you'll be able to outline people behind walls, above, and below you, so it's great for getting a lot of recon. You have the time dome, where if you or your allies are inside, you'll have increased fire rate and reload speed, and your opponents will be slowed down as well. You also have access to the healing grenade, where it can heal you and just about your entire team as long as you're inside it. Now it does only pulse 3 to 4 times, so make sure you have a little bit of cover before you throw it down. And then for the last equipment, you have the remote radar. Wherever you put it down, it'll have a big ol' AoE, as you can see by the blue circle on the map. If someone's in there, it pings them. It's not as good as Hypersight, but it's definitely useful in pinch. Now when it comes to the weapons, Meridians pretty much have the most interesting of the weapons. Mostly, and a couple that we'll see shortly. Like with the shotgun, this is charge. You have to hold down whatever your fire button is in order for it to shoot. Now this is me just holding the button and pressing it as quickly as possible. It's a little slow, but it's very powerful, so just be careful where you use this weapon.
New power weapon in the arena.
The SMG, instead of shooting bullets, shoots plasma balls. If you use the plasma rifle in Halo, it's going to be pretty similar to that. You're really going to have to lead your shots, so make sure you're always ahead of your opponent. Same thing like the shotgun, the heavy pistol is also going to be like a charge up. It deals a decent amount of damage, but fire rate is not its strongest suit.
power weapon in the arena.
Now this one's my favorite of the factions, though I don't know how to pronounce it. I want to say like Nebraska or something like that. But it's going to be the heavy, more defender type faction. As you see, you have a wall that you and your allies can shoot through, blocks enemy gunfire, great for choke points. You have your sticky grenade, you can throw it on someone, it'll stick to them and explode after a short time. You have access to the smokescreen grenade. Great for covering visibility, making sure people can't like just snipe you from around the corner or the blocked portals. You also have access to the proximity mine, which works as you would think. You can also shoot it to explode it if someone's like just around the corner, and you can also shoot it out of the air. Now when it comes to the weapons, they're all going to feel slow, but they're all going to be powerful. Some of my favorite weapons are in this faction, especially the AR, as you can see. Kind of works similar to like the AK from like older Call of Duties. Carbine is going to be your very specific like slow single fire. As long as you can keep track of opponents as they're moving, you'll be able to deal quite a bit of damage. Now the only weapon that's different is this SMG. As you can see, it has a slow little wind up, but then once it starts going, it just spends all the ammo it has. I definitely recommend putting the extended mag on this just for extra firepower.
New power weapon in the arena.
The BFB is going to be your insta-kill melee weapon. It's got about 4 hits in it, but as soon as you can get up close to someone and swing it, you'll lunge forward and you'll be able to smack them right out of the park. When it comes to the Borealis, this is going to be a charge-up DMR that's a little bit faster. If you can hit headshots, I'm not sure on the damage because I'm not that great at aiming, but as long as you can hit the chest 2 times with this bad boy, that'll put people down real quick. Now we have the actual sniper. Now this is going to be bolt action, so if you scope and shoot, you are going to come out of the zoom, but works similar to the sniper from the Halo series. If you're even remotely close to the head, they're gone. Even body shots deal a bunch of damage. Now the rocket launcher is interesting. If you don't aim, you shoot all 3 rockets in the clip at once, creating a big AoE. If you zoom in, you shoot 1 rocket at a time. So really think how you want to use this. Then the split stream is the most interesting. You can't use any of your abilities, portals, or your equipment while using it. It's pretty much dual wielding when you're firing without aiming down, but if you aim down, it goes into an SMG mode, which has a little bit more accuracy, but still hits pretty hard.